This place is deep rural area. The water is not enough at all. We've got a borehole, but it's not enough. Most of the people here were not having toilets at all. It was not a healthy life.
Just like every rural communities, Bamoretsele, it's a community which is still facing with challenges like poverty, unemployment, lack of basic services, shortage of water. Water is life. Sanitation is dignity.
There's a huge sanitation backlog around the district. There's no water infrastructure here. Sometimes they spend almost 2 months, 3 months without water. So really the problem is very, very huge. People in the rural community, they need the same dignity. This problem cannot only be addressed by the government. It needs partnership with the private sector.
Sanitation is not only a South African problem, it's a global problem. To resolve that problem, you have to provide the technology where you can store, manage, and remove the human waste in a safe manner. Amalooloo specializes specifically in sanitation, looking for solutions to ensure dignity to the end users, protect them against any sicknesses, and to ensure safety, specifically for children. We had to develop, from the dignity point of view, a pedestal with a flap technology, whereby when people sit on the toilet, it will open up. When they stand up, it will close up. So you never, ever see the organic waste. There's no flies, there's no bad odors at all in the system. Dry sanitation is becoming more and more in need, as many areas of the world is really confronted with a scarcity of water. There is no need to panic about human waste anymore.
The infrastructure provide privacy and safety, which is very important. The vent pipe also provide ventilation, which circulate, take the smell outside. And on top of the vent pipe, there's a fly screen, so that you don't allow the flies to go out, because they will visit your house and eat with you inside your house. So that's why we have to prevent the spread of sanitation-related diseases. The role of our operation and maintenance team is to monitor the volume inside and manage that volume. It's like you manage your finances. At the bottom of our pedestal, we have what we call a separator. We separate liquid and solid waste. Once we bring these two together, it's a problem, it's a storage. So you invite diseases, right? Now, once you separate liquid from solid, it becomes a dry sanitation system.
Microorganisms, specifically sanitation-related organisms, they die in an aerobic situation when the temperature is high and the time frame is long. So there's no need to immediately deal with the human waste. You can leave it there and from time to time do the inspections, and when it's time to remove it, then it is already dried out completely. And then we put it in steel bins to increase the temperature more. And then we go and put it through a shredding process. And the human organic waste is then in a fine powder form, which we bag, and that is then ready to be used as compost. Obviously, you have to comply with certain regulations, internationally and nationally. So we have done our research documentation, and I can tell you that the success of this is amazing.
We normally say this is a gold, what is there inside the container? We have what we call ecological pipe, which is underground. It's connected from the pedestal outside at the back of the cover slab. That's why we are encouraging our beneficiaries to start a backyard garden so that that pipe can supply the vegetable garden.
One of the things that we've implemented is the supply of rural sanitation services to the community. We make use of the local community where we employ permanently health promoters, which get trained in health and hygiene issues, training of the household members on how to use the toilet, inspecting the toilets. We create a lot of job opportunities.
My name is Maureen Mama Koko. I'm a health and hygiene officer at Amalooloo village. We do health and hygiene talks. We do operation and maintenance, and then we teach them about the hygienic environment. We work very, very, very good with the community and the household. We encourage them to do the gardens at the back. So we encourage where there is ecological pipe, they must make sure that they've got plants, because their vegetables will grow very, very fast and they will be big. Having your own garden, you save more money. Planting your own garden will be able to provide for the family, because we live in a poverty village. We did explain to them, we're gonna maintain those toilets, we're gonna collect and drop them at the center and make manure. If you have a garden, we're gonna provide you with the manure bag. That's what I like most about Amalooloo, is that we don't own those compost, we give them back to the community.
Amalooloo re thusa ka kudu mo dijwalong tsa rena di kgona go gola ka lebelo, di phelegile, di healthy and di gola ka lebelo, di a phelega. Ke kwa ke thabile ka kudu le mo moyeng go bane go lema go bohlokwa mo go rena batho ka lebaka la go dijo tse di tswa go mobung di healthy, di na le bophelo go rena. Ge o tsoga o hwetsa naga e le tala, moya wa gago lona o kwa o hlokile, o thabile, o kgona go thaba letšatši ka moka le batho ge ba tsena mo o ba amogela ka lethabo le lerato.
Holistic sanitation is closing what they call the sanitation loop. To recycle human waste safely and quickly, and also bring it back into the soil as a fertilizer instead of wasting it. In rural sanitation, parents are not maybe always available when children are going to the toilet, and that is why the pedestal design must protect any child in falling into a pit. The pit latrine is just a hole in the ground. It does not provide safety for the children when it falls in. That is why a chamber that is provided for specifically, let's say, dry sanitation should not be more than a meter deep, never. Because when a child falls in and there's no fecal sludge and it's dry, he will never die. That is the safety net that we have. We also, in school sanitation, provide a little child's footstool that make it easy for little ones in grade R to use the toilet independently. Dry sanitation is by far the safest.
We have gone to so many places and asked for help until Amalooloo come to help us. Our sanitation is very good now and we are happy with it. The Amalooloo toilets are so special. Our children's, even the grades R, manage to go there because it's safe. There are no holes in there. We know that they are very, very safe with the Amalooloo toilet. You won't hear that the child fell in.
My name is Matum Tahalang and I'm in grade 7 and I'm 12 years old. The old toilets, they were not good because they didn't have the tank to wash our hands. The Amalooloo toilet, they are good, safe, healthy compared to the old ones we had before. And they don't smell. We can wash our hands after using them and close the seat of the toilet.
We've achieved amazing results. Absenteeism in schools by girls have decreased by 85% within 2 months. So it is just a positive all the way.
I think it's our responsibility, all of us. We don't have to distance ourselves from our communities. They need us. Really, the poverty is there in our society. So they need, people who come and say to them, the future is still bright. Let's work together. We can change our current situation.
Public-private partnership is a big need that will make it possible to scale solutions quickly, and it will protect our communities and our people. At head office, our main factory, this is where we manufacture the concrete cubicles, and that is done through a process that we've developed over 37 years, to be honest with you, and perfected. Amalooloo specifically is one of the first companies in the world that have succeeded in closing the sanitation loop. It's a blessing, the reason being to see a mother smiling from left to right when you provide them with a dignified quality product that they never had. That, I think, is the most rewarding for me.